Today we're talking about area and how area is different from perimeter. Do you know what area is? Area is the space inside a shape. Perimeter is the distance around the shape, and an area is inside a shape. So we use area, again, lots in our day-to-day life. Anytime that you're especially building something, right? Carpet, tile, anytime you do any of those HGTV shows, paint, they always have to know how much area that they need to paint. We always use square units for area, or you will hear me say about 8 million times, area squarea. Area squarea, to remind us that we always use square units for area. Now you were introduced to this back in even elementary school, this idea that you can count the square units of area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this area is 9 units squared. The triangle has 1 square unit of area, and you can put the 2 half squares, or the 2 triangles, together to get another one, so it's 2 units squared. This one's kind of tricky. We've got like some main ones in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's kind of hard to tell. I think like these two would make one. I want to say these two would make one. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to call that 12 units squared. It's not always easy to tell. For anyone that would be on a quiz or a test, it would be really clear what it is. So again, here, if I count them, I don't know, these are like 1, 2, 3, let's call this 4, 5, 6. I probably meant this to go all the way up to the line, so let's call that 7, 8, 9, and then like 10, 11. But if you're going to have one on a quiz or a test, it's really going to be like number 1 there. Or here, this one's nice, count the area of each polygon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? Do you know the shorter way? Right, 5 times 4, right, the area is 20. Area of a rectangle is base times height. Or another way to say that is length times width. Base times height or length times width. And we're going to do perimeter as well so we don't get mixed up between the two of them. Perimeter is plus. So here each side is 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16 centimeters. Area is 4 times 4. This one just happens to end up with the same number, 16 centimeters squared. It won't always be like that. 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5, isn't that 26 feet? But the area is 8 times 5, or 40 feet squared. Again, we see a little star, so we know something's up here. Base is 1 foot, height is 5 inches. What do we have to do? You're right, change 1 foot to equal 12 inches. Now there's no picture, but I know that it's going to be 12 plus 5 plus 12 plus 5 for the perimeter, right? 2 bases, 2 heights, and 12 times 5 for the area, inches squared. Again, perimeter has plane units, area, square units. What would I do with these two numbers to find the base? If the area is 196, so the base times 16, is 192. Yes, you are right, divide. So 192 divided by 16, and of course you can use a calculator. That turns out to be 12. And don't forget the units, 12 meters, right? Plane units. Here I've got kind of 2 rectangles put together, so I'm going to find the area of each one. For rectangle A, the base and the height there are 5 and 5, so 25. It didn't have any units. What are the base and height in rectangle B? Right, 7 times 4, 28. If I want to find the total area, what would I do with those numbers? Right, I would add them. 25 plus 28 is 53. Same thing here. Now, it doesn't matter which one you call rectangle 1, rectangle 2. Maybe I'll call that one rectangle 1. 7 times 3 is 21 inches squared. But when I go to do this one, I might be like, wait a second, I don't know the numbers that go with that one, right? I'm going to have to figure them out. This is 7 and this is 4, so that makes this missing side, right, 3, because 3 plus 4 is 7. This side's 3, this side's 6, what's this missing side? Right, 3, because 3 plus 3 is 6. So now to find the area of rectangle 2 is 3 times 3, or 9 inches squared. And again, total means add, and 21 plus 9 is 30 inches squared. This one here can be a little bit tough, right? We've got some rectangles. It's a big shape split into 3 rectangles. So again, it doesn't matter which one you call rectangle 1, so maybe I'll call that one rectangle 1, 12 is 4 times 3. But then I'm going to have to figure out some missing sides. Like here, this is 12, right? But I don't know the height of that one. This is 3, this is 6, so this has to be 3, and that's going to go for that little spot. So that makes this little spot here 2, because 3 plus 2 is 5. So this little green one is going to be 3 times 2, or 6 meters squared. This one here at the bottom is going to be 12 times 3, or 36 meters squared. I'm going to add all those up. 48 and 6 is what? 54 meters squared. Perfect. Now we're going to find rectangles that have a certain perimeter and a certain area. And I gave a hint with these. So it's going to say find 2 numbers with a perimeter of 10 and an area of 6. So the numbers have to add to 5. Remember, they have to add to half the perimeter and multiply to 6. Can you think of 2 numbers that add to 5 and multiply to 6? Right, 2 and 3. So what that means is it's like 2 down, 1, 2, 3 across. It's 2 and 3. So the perimeter, if I added them up, 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 is 10. And then the area is 6 square units, 2 times 3. Next one has also a perimeter of 10, but now the area is only 4. So we need numbers that add to 5 and multiply to 4. Right, 1 times 4. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Those numbers add to 10. Well, 4 and 1 add to 5. All 4 would add to 10. And then the area is 4 times 1, or 4. Those are a little tougher, but we do have questions like that on the quiz and the test. Area of squares and rectangles.